Harry and Meghan, they're branded now as damaged goods. Think about this, how they are collaborating with Netflix right now. How are they any different than, they say, the royals collaborating in the UK to go against Harry and Meghan? The things that they complain about are the exact same things that they do. People need to put this like one and one together. If they're complaining about how the news media, there's these targeted campaigns against Meghan, they have a targeted campaign against the royals, like right there, right in the moment that you are actually watching. So how can you complain about something that you are doing in real time? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. And I loved how somebody called it out with the curtsying. So it has been revealed that Meghan actually did a curtsy on the show Suits. In an episode, she did like this little dainty curtsy. Right? So don't just think that she did this curtsy. No, it was a part of the script, what they were talking about, because the gentleman she was speaking with, he did like one of these things like, I bow to you, my dear lady. And then she did like a curtsy. So busted again, called out again. There you go. She is exaggerating. She is bringing things up that are clearly not true. And she wants people to fall for her nonsense. Essentially. And that's just another example of some nonsense. Excuse me. And like I said before, if you're calling out, hey mother, I'm dating Prince Harry, and your mom's like, oh my God, you're dating Prince Harry. You knew who he was prior to. So don't try to make people feel like they're idiots or seem like they're idiots when in real time you are showing us with your contradictions that you just a liar. You just a liar. Don't underestimate this woman, you guys, because I can almost assure you, on the back end, they are working on things with Black Hollywood. They are working on things via Tyler Perry, Oprah, and others to get them more income flowing in as producers or whatever. She is going to have her hand in Tyler Perry Productions. She's going to be doing things probably as a producer in front of the camera, behind the camera. Like, they are conniving with Black Hollywood. Maybe mainstream Hollywood is not going to associate with them, but Black Hollywood will. Because Black Hollywood wants a story that is enlightening, that's overcoming, that's persevering. And what better way to have Black people feel emboldened and empowered via Meghan's story? And the problem is that she doesn't even look Black, but she's hijacking the Black experience, the Black things that happen to people that look Black. She's hijacking that as her story, her narrative to empower her. And I think more people, I believe, should feel completely outraged, especially Black people, that this woman is hijacking the Black experience, knowing full well she's never considered herself a Black woman. She's never felt like a Black woman. She's never had any real racism targeted towards her as a Black woman. Now, she's had some instances with her mother, but that's really it. Because her mama looked Black, right? And it happened in America. You in America for safety against the evil royals, but yet you're in the country and the state where your mother was victimized, called out, essentially, the N-word. But you feel safe in this position. Like, the fraud of it all is completely off the charts. And more people need to call it out, because at this point, there are people that are falling for the okie doke of Harry and Meghan. They're falling for the story, the love story. They're looking at the royals as evil. They're branded as people that have done wrong to this Black woman, and that she is going to be supported and she is going to be empowered and emboldened to do more things if they don't get their apology. So this is the next thing. They want a public apology from the royal family. Let me ask you this question. If you are so much of a victim, like the royals have done some evil things to you, why would you want an apology if your other alternative was to be half in and half out of the royal? Like, you wanted to work part-time still by these evil people that were collaborating with the media. Like, that's what you wanted to do. So the people that know the narrative, that know what they wanted, are going to see it. But the people that are not invested in seeing what the royals do and see the comings and goings constantly, like the majority of, I think, Black Americans are not really interested in the royals. They're not going to see how Harry and Meghan wanted to have half in, half out of the royal life. They're just going to see, oh my goodness, this Black girl has been victimized by the white family. The royals is mean to my Meghan, my sister girl. And they will help her. So don't underestimate what they are probably doing on the back end, what she is probably doing within politics, because we know that's what she wants to do. She wants to run and be probably a senator or get her foot in there in some kind of way and edge her way up the ladder of the presidency. And we know that it has been acknowledged by those within political circles that she would have a good chance. This is what has been reported. I've read it. And I'm thinking complete nonsense. But like I said, you guys, like I said, this, my friends, is America. It's different than over in the UK. So this is why I think the royal family, they need to go to war with Harry and Meghan in America. They need to stop trying to have this whole thing about never complain, never explain, which is a good strategy in the UK. But they need to be getting some kind of way to explain and get the word out in America about what these two wackadoos are doing. Because it is definitely, I think they have declared war on the royal family by this whole docu-series. No doubt they have declared war. The people that are in these royal circles, you need to not let them hijack the mainstream media in America to continually tell their story. Because it will validate them, it will get them supporters, it will get them the recognition that they need to be more mainstream. And before you know it, they're so big that even those that once vowed to not have anything to do with them will be forced to be joined with Harry and Meghan. Because they will have climbed this social ladder, this whole media frenzy that we have here in America. They will have won that, the sympathy of the people. And that's what will dictate what the leaders say. So you got to address it. They've got to go to war in America with Harry and Meghan, not in the UK. Stay silent. Don't say, I know it will end up over in the UK, but get some people doing your work in America, going against what this couple is doing. Educate the American people. I know I have a small platform. I'm doing what I can on a small level, but there are people that have much bigger platforms that are able to put the opposite narrative out there, because their propaganda is running all day long here in America. And they are going to get people feeling sorry for them, really looking at the royals as these boogeymans, these mean people, only because they are attaching themselves to Diana and her legacy. And Meghan, my friend, you are no Princess Diana. You are nowhere near comparative to a Diana. But people know Diana in America. They know Princess Diana. And if Harry and Meghan continually tell their story about that's Diana's son, that's Diana, oh, that's Prince Harry. That's Prince Harry. Like, people who will start to know and recognize who he is, because Diana is beloved here in America. And if they're able to attach their story to Diana, make it seem like the same thing that happened to Diana is happening now to Meghan, oh, she's going to get support all day long for this. And we cannot allow that to happen. So I'm just throwing out my words of advice. Royals, family, whatever you do, you need to get yourselves some representatives that have these big platforms fighting for you via the media here in America, because they will win this war of PR against the royals in America. And I just laid out for you how it could elevate her up the ladder to success. I'm telling you.